Hi everyone, how are you? See, I do care about the way I look like. Do you see? Now, anyhow, so this is the human rights 3 videos, which will include pretty much everything else what is what has never been mentioned in the human rights law. It will include everything else. They tell you over there, they tell you stay safe, energetically, physically, as well as psychologically. Stay safe, stay good. That's all they tell you, which is great. They tell you that you have the right to stay safe, which is great. But can anyone actually stay safe without knowing exactly what is troubling them or troubling all of us? Can anyone really stay safe without the information of what is wrong? So the reason why you would know that, because if you know that, then you can realize it, you can recognize it, then actually you will have a chance to find some solutions. You can research, okay, what do I do if, let's say in my case, my ears are damaged from using the circle saw too much, or my eye is damaged from having a metal piece flew into it, then being operated, then being mistreated. Not by me. Or any other issues, what you can think of in your life or in my life. They really don't have to do, or they really do not do anything good for you. They're not coming from anything good as a quality of nature. They will not lead there, and there are combined effects, good or bad. Of course, they are better if they are good, but there are combined effects. Non-stop helping our lives to actually be better. Or if there is a nature infection involved, in this case it means infections by different types of beings or kind of beings rather than who we are. In this case, that's what it means. Once they come around you, they go in you, they do not want nothing else but to take you. You are human soul, first of all. That's a human right. That's a human right to be one. That's your human right to stay one. Or to remain one. As well as for humans, for human spirited beings or things, original human spirited beings or things, which are much, much more than 8 billions of beings or things, they do also have the right to become human natured. Again, in every ways. Let's say in a ways they can do it energetically. Of course, when they do that, they most likely store those spiritual properties for people who can also do it physically as well as energetically, naturally. I'm talking about human natured beings. They've got some human nature and they want nothing else just to be one. So they also will have human rights. But the way we are actually approaching and going through the transformations, the transitionings that are when we are talking about just one thing, then it is transitioning. But when we are talking about many things or beings which are about to change the natures to either better or worse, they are transitionings as a process that goes through them. This applies to everything and everyone in the entire universe. You will have to listen to the third part of human rights like this, because as is right now, we are at the beginning of the Third World III physically too. The Third War, or the wars, the world wars never ended. They were always on, in one way or another. And then, some people may come in and then say, okay, we could definitely do this experience for improving human lives without at least physically infecting human nature, or psychologically, or energetically. Every religion or way of life or styles of life either chooses this or that, or trying to do all three at once, which is possible, but those people actually most likely living hiddenly from everyone else who cannot do it. Or, like in my case, doing it freely, openly, because I don't have fear. But here is the good news. You don't have fear either, as a human, or as a human spirit. The animal spirit, of course they do. Acidic, because acidic and acidifying natures cannot sustain life energy. And when you have life energy, you don't have fear. When you got the light, you are the light. Is the light having any fears? Is the Holy Spirit afraid? Never, and never will be. So this is that's you. That's the human spirit. That's what really you are. And then if everything goes well, then the human spirit will have a manifestation of its own physiology, as well as it will have a manifestation of its own psychology. And then when they all three align, when all those three quality of natures are aligning, which are the criterias in every way when it comes to perception abilities to be a human, then you can say, yes, I am a human. I am Heaven's United Magical Angel. I am a Heaven's United Magical Angel. Simply because I got a human heart, I got a human brain, that will deliver a human mind, then that human mind will able to help for this life, as well as whichever they may able to inspire or support, to actually live a human life. So this is the third part of the video, which is about human rights. This is my representation or something that is actually coming through me. I will not take off my sunglasses. I will not take off my hat. I will not take off my ear covers. I will not take off my coat or any other protective gears because I cannot. If I take it off, I will get infected. I will get abused. Not by me, and not by anything what is actually human natured or human nature friendly. Not by anything like that. But by everything else. Like everybody else. So the message is for human rights is please, please, I'm asking you to think about, okay, to think means something what is thoughtful, intelligent, which means human life supportive or human spirit supportive, because that's the only thing what keeps anything really alive. It's the human spirit. Anything or anyone. Without that, you could exist, but being alive is a different story. So the the message of this message is to protect everything what you may think it is vulnerable. It is what you may think it is. What you may think that something could get harmed, starting with yourself. You got sensitive eyes like me, sensitive ears. They're not bad. They're just clean. My nervous system is clean, 100%. My blood is 100% clean. My gut are 100% clean. Your blood is getting produced, including mine, in the small intestine. And then that blood will get energized according to the energies around you. And then that blood, when it becomes a cell, or even before that, as an organ, it will be either positively influenced or negatively influenced through the environmental conditions, either energetic, physical, or psychological. This is how important, and this is how much it is important to actually be aware. To be aware, self-aware, then also from that self-awareness, you may produce consciousness, you may get a chance to develop consciousness. So there's one thing that you are aware. That means self-awareness. Awareness, the origins of awareness is self-awareness. Then the origins of consciousness is consciousness. The origins of human awareness, like being humanly aware, is the human spirit. It's human nature. Not any others, not any others, not objects natures, not plant natures, and especially not animal natures. They have their own awareness. They also got their own consciousness. Anyways, this is a message right now. For now, I don't want to speak no more. It's time to do some stuff. It's time to do either things that may look good or feel good, just to protect humankind, or it is also time, or else it is time to do things which don't look good or feel right against everything else what is not belonging to human rights. It is time. What else can I say? Is do not hurt human nature, please. I'm kindly, very, very kindly asking you that no matter what you do, as soon as you see a human being who looks like a human, with the human nature, even if there are mistakes involved, please do not hurt the human spirit. Please do not hurt humankind. I am actually praying for that all the time. I'm trying in everything what I do to send this message that do not hurt human nature, which is godlike as well as angelic in the best possible ways you can imagine. I love you.